Matchday Drive with Adrian Durham and Mickey Quinn on Talksport.
It's congratulations to Mark Warburton.
Are Rangers about to save Scottish football? This is Drive on Talksport.
On
Game as well.
Rangers have finally got back to the top flight. Yes, the old firm clashes are back permanently now. Will you start taking an interest in Scottish football again?
Celtic are worried. This is Drive on Talksport. But meantime, Rangers, listen, surely even the most hard-boiled Celtic fan would have to say congratulations. They were thrown on the scrappy Rangers years ago. They were sent all the way to the bottom of the Scottish Football League, and they've worked their way back up to the top with a little bit of quality. It's taken an Englishman to resurrect Scottish football, but Mark Warburton has done that job. Rangers back in the top flight, not before time as well. They're about to embark on a mission, Glasgow Rangers, to save Scottish football. And you know what's really interesting about it? There's so many Celtic fans in denial that this is the case. I'm sorry, it is. There's very little interest. The fact that Aberdeen are, 5 points behind Celtic at this moment in time, and people are saying this is one of the most exciting seasons when we all know what the outcome's going to be. I think that says it all. So to have Rangers back gives you an old firm clash. It might be a little while before they can actually challenge for the title. We don't know. But at least the old firm clashes are back. At least there's some big crowds coming back because there were 50,000 at Ibrox last night for a championship game. So let's get this straight. Rangers are about to save Scottish football.
I agree, and I've been privileged to go to one of the old firm games. I know what it's like there. The atmosphere, it is electric. I've never, played in Newcastle, Sunderland games, Portsmouth, Southampton games, Liverpool, Everton. I've watched games, derby games. There's nothing like an old firm game, and I mean that. As a neutral, being there, watching it, it is unbelievable, the atmosphere. And they go together, them two teams, like Tom and Jerry, Morecambe and Wise. When they're apart, they're never as good when they're apart. And I'm afraid that's the stark reality of they need each other in the same league, playing against each other, if it's 4 times a season or whatever it is. They need to feed off each other to make Scottish football and get it back on the map, because Rangers have been on a journey, and what I like is the Rangers fans at the time when they were throwing out the league, down the divisions, they said, OK, we'll take it, but we'll come back a better club, a more honest club, and we'll come back and come through the divisions and earn the right to get back to where they were thrown out. And they've done that, and you've got to take your hats off to them, it's to get them back, and Mark Warburton, and get them back in that league. Not a big budget neither, really, compared to other teams. They're there, they're back alongside their rivals Celtic, and they've got a semi-final this weekend as well.
Yeah, it's
just a taste
on Sunday,
of what's to come.
Yeah, I'm going to that game as well. I'm really looking forward to it. I think I'd love to pick the brains of Celtic fans here and how they genuinely feel about it. I mean, I know a lot of them have this nonsense about, it's not really Rangers folded and this is a new club. It's Rangers. Okay, so, I mean, if you want to go down that road, feel free, but you've got to come up with a really good explanation for it. This is Rangers. They play at the same ground. It's the same fans. It's a club with the same history. So deal with it. Rangers are back. It is nothing else but Rangers coming back to resurrect the old firm and resurrect Scottish football. What I found really weird last night was Celtic drew 0-0 at Dundee, and after the game, Ronnie Dyler was asked about Rangers being promoted, because obviously by then they knew. And you've never seen a manager interviewed about something so important to football in that country be so bored by the question. Now, he either does not get Scottish football at all, he doesn't understand the old firm, or he's actually bricking it, because he is really scared he's about to be found out and his club's about to be found out as well. I would imagine that quite a few Celtic fans are a little bit concerned about it. The great thing that Rangers have got is momentum. As they come back up through the divisions, they've got momentum. They now know how it feels to be promoted. And whenever people talk to me about supporting a lower division side, and they support, I don't know, an Arsenal or a Man United or whatever, I say you will never know the joy that promotion brings. And it is pure joy. You'll have experienced